Good morning, boys and girls, stumpsters of all ages. Tis I, the 41, back in action. Hey. So anyway, it's a beautiful day out here. It was nice yesterday. I did work yesterday. Which brings me to the topic I'd like to discuss. Just been thinking about this, and I thought, I know, I'll vent to my peeps. I know it'll get some good reaction. And before I get into this little topic of mine, my little pet peeve, it's not a rant. I'm not mad. I just want to explain some things and see what everybody thinks about stuff. But anyway, I do appreciate everybody's kind words, prayers, thoughts, a lot, yada yada. I appreciate it. I'm feeling pretty good. What had happened is they put a stent in me in January. You guys who pay attention to the channel probably remember that. That was the one where I said I woke up on the right side of the sod. And apparently there was scar tissue. They explained it to me as if it like scabs over inside of the artery, you know, basically. And that thing must have cut loose and it flapped down and it shut the valve. It shut it off. It was 90% plugged, 97% impeded, or whatever they use for a word. So that's why I started getting the vapors. So they fixed me up. They went in, they capped it, they lasered it out. You know, burnt the old hide away from it or whatever, and stuck a new one in there and stretched it and all that. So I'm feeling great. Whatever. Hopefully it'll last. I know what to look for. They were a little upset with me for not running right in, but I was like, well, I can't run in every time I have a little vapor either. I got to make sure it's not gas or fart bubble or something like that, right? So, but anyway, this brings me to my topic that I'd like to discuss, because it kind of wedges me a little bit here. You know, when we were leaving, you know, and the people, God bless them all, they're lovely people. They're great, hardworking. It's some awesome nurses, cute little, beautiful little girls. I mean, and I'm not being a perv. I'm saying it as like, you know, like I'm an old man now, right? So I don't want to be a dirty old man. I'm just being like they think. I think of them as like my grandchildren. You know, they're just beautiful young ladies, and they're just hard workers and just great. You know, and I'm thankful that they want to get into that profession, because it's a hard job, you know. It's kind of a dirty job at times too, you know. But anyway, so this lovely lady comes in, and of course they want to lecture me on what to eat and what not to eat. And I try, but it's like, basically, you guys know, you got to spit out anything that's good, because if you got diabetes and high cholesterol, and, you know, which leads to the coronary artery disease is what I have, you know, it's hunks of lard get jammed in there, and, you know, whatever, shuts your hydraulic pump down a little bit, you know. So all this stuff, I know, I got to try and watch what I eat, and I'm not the best at it. I told them I probably do 60 or 70% of what I'm supposed to. You know, I don't just sit around and eat junk, but I do like my meat and potatoes. You work hard, you got to eat something. You know how that goes, or you're just hungry all the time. Try and watch the carbs, especially at night. Mammy does a real good job at, you know, like, she'll make me something that's pretty good, you know, a salad and some greens and you know, maybe a pork chop or some grilled chicken or something, and that's all great. I love all that. But then I'll go get a big old hunk of wheat bread. I won't eat. I won't say I won't eat it, but I try not to eat white bread. I've been that way for years. I go like 100% whole wheat, you know, whole grain or rye, whatever. So I try. I mean, it's hard. But anyway, my thing here, my pet peeve here today is they come in, and the girl says, okay, now, you know, everything looks good, but you did have a mild heart attack, and you know, so we want you to take 2 to 4 weeks off. And I kind of grinned and I said, what? You know, I'm chomping at the bit. I thought I was just going to stay one night. I'm ready to go back to work, you know, and they're, you can't do that. I said, well, why not? What do you do? I'm a logging contractor. And I'm like, you know, I told us, I'm not going to go jump onto a hillside with a chainsaw. I don't have to do that. I can sit in my machine and process wood. I'm not like breaking rocks in the hot sun, right? So, well, you need to de-stress. You need to take 2 to 4 weeks off, and I'm like getting into it a little bit. I'm like, I can't, I just can't. My wife's like, look, just agree and nod your head and say, yeah, okay, so I did. Okay, so, but that brings me to the thing where, all right, take it easy, do what they say, do. All right, I want to, but I also, as a self-employed person or an independent person, business owner, whatever you want to say, a lot of people in the general public think, oh, you're lucky, you got a business, you can do what you want, or you can go play golf, or you can do this, or you can go play, and you can... I don't recognize any of that. I don't relate to any of that, because I'm here every day. Now, we will take a little vacation every now and then. That's our big thing. We'll take it, go somewhere for a couple weeks or whatever, a week, maybe a couple times a year. That's our break. That's our getaway. But other than that, I work. And I work most of the time. We used to go to church pretty regularly on Sundays, and I just got full of the politics of that. I'm a believer. I kind of argue with God a lot, which, just being honest, right? But it's a beautiful story. I'm not knocking the whole thing. But I work. I just work. That's what I do. I'm quite good at it. I really don't mind it. Gets a little frustrating when you're kind of treading against the tide all the time, like the last few years with the weather. And the markets came back last year, and then the weather put the kibosh to us. And, you got to think of all the farmers and oh my gosh, I talked to some farmers while I was out at Wade's, his buddy that he grew up with, the hardships some guys are having, now farmers in this country. Man, you want to pray for somebody, pray for our farmers, pray for some good weather. Because these poor guys, my God, and they're trying to feed us, folks. This weather is just really putting a kibosh to them. But these guys, we had dinner with Wade and Ann, and these guys that Tater grew up with, his friends that he went to school with and everything, were in there, and they were farmers, and they were getting their dinner, and they were still in their work clothes. And they come over and sat at the table, had a beer with us, and they was going back out till like 1 or 2 in the morning and get the fields planted, because it's going to rain. So there's my point with independent people or self-employed people. If you own this business, you have to do what you have to do. And I just wanted to say that, like, to this young lady, and she was a sweetheart. But she said, well, the stress and this and that, you gotta watch this. I said, I understand that, but I'm going to be more stressed sitting at home for 2 to 4 weeks, worrying about paying bills and getting caught up on, like, we're not late on anything, but we rang up credit lines and stuff for the last few years that I don't like. A few years ago, we didn't have any credit card balances or anything. We were right up to stuff. Now, I've got to get them paid down, and we're good. We're all current. Credit's great, but I don't want to dinge that. I don't want to be late. I don't want my creditors mad at me and not be, if I do need something extended to me, not be able to get it. You have to worry about all this stuff when you're self-employed. You have to worry about your fuel accounts. You have to worry about your parts accounts and your, lubricant accounts and your tire accounts and everything. You have to worry about this stuff. And just because it's rainy and I can't get in the woods to make any money, it don't mean my bills don't keep coming running. And, my payments, my insurance payments. One big thing with us is our health insurance. We have to pay for our own health insurance, and it's expensive. It's like $1,500 a month. And I'm thinking to myself, lady, I says, I actually said it out loud. I said, I'm going to be under a lot more stress sitting there for a month, 2 weeks or a month, not producing. It's going to drive me insane. I'll be 10 times more stressed out than it will just go to work. So anyway, that was my point. I'm just trying to get to, there's a difference between an employee and an owner, and I'm not knocking the employee thing, believe me, I'm not, because God almighty, you guys are just as important. We're all spokes in the wheel. But remember, the person who's got this business ticking, and a decent person isn't just going to worry about, I'm not going to just worry about myself and my finances. I do worry about my guys and their finances. I want them to make money so they're happy and not, miserable. And, I mean, the job can be miserable enough. Life can be miserable sometimes. I understand that. But you don't want to compound that. I mean, you want to try and make things halfway decent at the workplace and whatever, so we all get along, get something done. And I do got some great guys, and they're doing their best, but it just works smoother if I'm there to help, and I know every aspect of it, and I can help make things go. And so that's all I'm saying is, you hear people say, oh, they're lucky they own a business, or you're lucky, or you're blessed. All right, well, ain't nothing got dumped on our heads. You gotta work for it, and you gotta work your ass off for it, and you gotta maintain it, and you gotta worry about it in the middle of the night when everybody else is sleeping peaceful. If you own the gig, you wake up, you roll around thinking, all right, what do I got to do tomorrow? What do I got to do next week? Look at all the stuff I got going on. I got this broke, I got that broke, I got to get this fixed, blah, 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 blah. And it's just reality. And you do have to learn to deal with it. You do have to learn to roll with the punches and not let it totally drag you down. But there's a lot to it. And luck ain't got much to do with it. It kind of gets aggravating to hear that, because there are some things that are out of our control, and you'd say, yeah, we've been bad luck with the weather, I guess, and a lot. Yeah, but as far as getting up and making 2 and 2 equal 4, ain't a lot to do with luck. It's to do with getting your ass up, getting back on the goddamn horse that bucked you off as fast and as furious and as well aimed as you can be to head on down that road, because a lot of times it's 4 or 5 steps forward and 6 steps backwards, and then other times you might make your 4 steps forward and only slide back 1 or 2. Very, very rarely, maybe one day out of 100 you actually get your 4 steps forward and you kind of stay there. It's a good feeling. You've done well. But I mean, this whole racket, and I know Pete, my buddy Pete Nuts 319, young fella starting out. He's been at it now, I think, on his own for a little over a year, and he's said some really nice things to me. I don't know why, but I guess he kind of looks at me as like some kind of a mentor. I have been doing this almost 40 years, and he's learning that it's a tough racket. And not only this, anything you do on your own, you're in it. You are responsible. You signed on the dotted line. You're the one who's got to answer for it. You're the one who's got to pay the debts. You're the one who's got to fix the broken stuff. You're the one that's got to pay the bills, the repair bills, the fuel, and everything else. So it's just a matter of getting after it. And yes, I have to be balanced with that. I know I can't. I'll go easy. I'll go easy. But sitting in that machine, producing, ain't gonna hurt me any more than sitting at the house getting fat or doing something. And then they tell you they want you to get exercise. Well, you know what? I'll get exercise. I'll walk around. And yesterday I did some dozer work, did a little processing on the deck, helped Clyde fix we had an electrical problem. We had an electrical harness we had to do some soldering on Kimmy. And then I went in and did some boundary line work, so I got a nice little hike. And I went easy. I didn't go like a nut. I'm not going to do that. But I just think that this one size, I'm not big on one size fits all rules and regulations, you know what I mean, no matter what it is. But this medical stuff, I think we have a society that some people will just bleed the living piss out of something, and like they told me in there, well, we'll give you a doctor's note for work. And I kind of, just like I am now, it just makes me chuckle. I says, I am work. I'm my own boss. You know, I don't need that. I need to go to work. So patch me up the best you can, prop me up, tape me up with some popsicle sticks, set me out of, send me packing. I'm gonna do the best I'm gonna do, you know. But I will, I mean, you know, with all that being said, you know, they told me, oh, watch your salt intake and watch this, and I am a salt hound, so Mammy got me some Mrs. Dash the other day, and I've been eating that. Actually pretty good. So I'm gonna try and cut out that. Try and watch. I've already lost a couple pounds. I could lose some more weight. And I'm all about being middle of the road with this. You know, I know their intentions are all well, and they are wonderful people, and I do thank them very much. And I don't want to like make light of their recommendations. I'm not trying to be. Not try to look a gift horse in mouth, right? But it's just gonna be a happy medium. I have to work. And you guys, a lot of the guys who watch these videos are contractors. You know, I think you'll all come up with the same conclusion. I'm sure we'll get some really fun comments. And good topic. But I just been thinking about this the last couple of days, and I thought, I ain't done a very interesting video lately, and I don't know, maybe this will be. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it, right? Put that in your smoke and pipe it. But I got my buddy, old ISX Cummins. Shout out to Steve. How you doing, Steve? Old Dr. Mudflaps. He's going to go get that Timco for us. We ran into an insurance issue. I'll tell you about that on another video. I got a bone to pick with Flo from Progressive. Okay. I had something strange happen. I'll tell you about that in another little rant on that. I kind of want to understand it a little bit more before I say anything, but I had a real strange thing happen. Anyway, we couldn't get our permits in Ohio because Progressive Insurance wouldn't fill out a paper for us for the state of Ohio. So we could have tried to bootleg it across there, but we don't need any more issues right now. You know, my truck's sitting out here for 3 or 4 days waiting for a permit and all that crap. So I just hired Steve to get it. Steve will get it. He's a wonderful, great guy. And if y'all don't know who he is, go on ISX Cummins. You'll see him on my channel. Check him out. He's got a YouTube channel. But yeah, shout out to Steve, Dr. Mudflaps. So he's gonna go get that Timco. We wired the money out for it. We should get it. I'm thinking this week sometime. I'm hoping. Get it, go over a little bit, put that baby to work. We're anxious to get it. And we got to take Kimmy out of action for a little bit, do some work on her. Nothing major. I got a track. It's been ongoing for a long time, but I want to get them out and have the track pressures tested. We can do it, but I don't have time. I'm just going to have a service guy come out and do it from the dealership. So that'll give me a chance to get her tuned up a little bit. And, I want to build a protective door for her. I've got an idea on how to do it. I got the steel a couple months ago. We just never got to it. So it'll be a good rainy day project. So anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna head down here to work. I'm heading down. We stopped at breakfast this morning. It was good. There's a little restaurant in town called Gabriel's. They just opened. They were good. Nice people. Another small family-owned business. So we wish them luck. They're in Hawthorne, Pennsylvania. So if you're around local, try them out. They had a good breakfast. So, all right. Ta-ta, guys. And leave me some comments. See what you think of my brilliance. But I don't know. I like everybody's opinions. You guys are great. I got the greatest audience in the world. You guys are great. Got some wonderful people. Love y'all. Thanks for all your comments and concerns and cares. And tell everybody else about our crazy channel so we can grow this thing. I'm trying to make enough off my ad revenues I want to take my grandbabies to Disney World next year. So, so we're gaining. We're doing all right. I thought that was a pretty lofty goal. Well, you know what? If I can make a few bucks on YouTube, I'll take my babies to Disney World. My little grandkids. So, whatever. Just a thought. But yeah, if you like it, give me a like. If you want to tell somebody about it, subscribe, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's great. There's a little icon on the video you can hit and sign up there. So, all right, thanks a million, guys. Have a beautiful day. It's sunny here. It was sunny yesterday and breezy. It's drying out nice. It's beautiful today so far. It's like, wow. Gotta take advantage of this. So, all right, ta-ta, y'all. Love y'all. Take care.